Welcome to Big Platte Lake in Traverse City. It's early April and we're on the hunt for smallmouth bass. We've got the best baits.
Now this is a Strike King 375 Squadron jig head.
We've got the best tack.
These Garmins are so detailed and have such good clarity on them.
And we've got the best guide.
Up north smallmouth charters, my buddy Tony DiFilippo. You're looking for stupid good fishing? Call this man right here.
It's a bit chilly out on the lake.
I can hardly talk, I'm so stinking cold.
But the bite is heating up.
Look at this train wreck.
On this edition of Fisherman's Digest.
There's one.
Fish on.
How about that? He's out there a ways if you want to throw your swimmer right behind him.
Well, I got it.
Yeah.
The eagle being buried. Oh, look at this one. Whoa, it's a train wreck.
It's like he was trying to get out of the water, but he just didn't quite have the gumption.
He's not where he's a little lethargic. Oh my God.
All right, where's your lock on this sucker?
Hey guys, well Tony gets this pig off, we're gonna show you. Welcome to Big Platte Lake, Traverse City, Michigan. Guys, we are way early season. I mean, this isn't pre-spawn fishing. This is like, it's still April. We're throwing some beautiful jerk baits. We're throwing some Strike King swimmers. I can hardly talk, I'm so stinking cold. It was snowing this morning.
Hello, sweetheart. Ooh.
That is
nice
a
solid
train
fish.
wreck. Show him the belly.
All right, yeah, look at that baby. Pre-spawn feed right there.
Yeah, and this isn't bothering them. Don't think we're bed fishing or anything.
Oh, no.
This is April, boys. This is 46-degree water temperature.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you what, up north smallmouth charters, my buddy Tony DiFilippo from the Traverse City region. You're looking for stupid good fishing? Call this man right here.
Oh,
Fish on, fish on.
startled me.
Huh?
Startled me.
It scared you.
All right. King 300, aren't you, in a second here?
I'm gonna. Jerk bait fish. Tony, talk to me about the presentation that you're doing right here early season.
Water temperature is really the key. I'm giving additional pauses on this. It's almost a long cast, a rip, 2 rips, take 2 bites of your donut, move it again, that type of deal.
Yeah, Strike King jerk baits.
Yep, the regular 300 series.
The 300 series,
Yep.
all right, beautiful.
Yep, not the DD or the deeper ones.
Well, he started off with a brute. He's followed it up with a nice one. I'm gonna grab a jerk bait, I've had enough. Well, we got out to a deeper edge here, and I think part of it too, Tony, is that we searched around early. It's a super cold morning. He started shallow looking for those good active fish, but when they weren't there, you have to move out to that deeper first edge, because otherwise you're just gonna be forever up in that shallow water casting. If either the fish are there and biting or they're not. And when they're not, you've got to go off to that next edge drop. And he's just long casting forward out over that water. Now we're in 10 feet of water. So that jerkbait's probably only down 3-4 feet.
Besides actually looking for fish, these Garmins are so detailed and have such good clarity on them. You can actually tell where the break changes too. Like right now I'm kind of panning off straight in front of the boat here, relatively no bottom change. Now as I move up this way, I can see actually that definition right there. Like we got about 5 feet shallower at about 50 feet here. So I know to keep us, a certain distance from the edge without even seeing it. Like on days like this where you don't have the great visibility, I know it's within a cast here too.
And that's very, very cool because yeah, you can just see.
Yep. Now I also use it like to mark weed lines. You can see weed edges real clear on here as well. Like, okay, starts at 30 feet. I need to back off a little bit, get a little further from it. Stops here where, where the edges are and so forth. So besides fish, there's a lot of uses for these Garmins.
Normally this lake is crystal clear, but it's still super early, and you've got a river dumping into this lake, and that dumps a little bit of silt and sediment in. So long cast is the key, out in front of the boat. We'll come back with more fish.
Yes, 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 yes.
On the pause. On the pause. I was stubborn with that swim bait. I'm going to show you something else too. It's a nice fish.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my gosh, that swim bait is gone. Look at
Ready to go, Johnny?
Look at this. I'm going to grab this slob, Tony. Where's the swim bait? Let me show you where that swim bait is, boys. Right down the chute.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow. Wow. Right there. And I'm going to talk just to you a little bit about it. We're going to get a nice picture with this fish. We're going to let this fish go right away, even though it's pre-spawn and it's only 46 degrees. Look at this train wreck. Tony said, point out the definition. Now this is a Strike King 375 squadron jig head right there. Notice that little discoloration on the bottom looks a little yellow. Tony's taught me years ago to put a little bit of chartreuse marker on the bottom of your swim bait. A lot of times it'll get you more fish. That fish though was totally on the pause. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I burn reeled, kill it. Burn reel, kill it. Guys, when I'm talking about that, I'll show you with a cast. I don't even want to let you go. It's so important. It's not, I'll show you what it's not. Well, Tony keeps fishing. A lot of walleye, guys, I'll make it a little short cast to show you. Okay, it's sinking. It is not this. It is not this. It is not this. That's jigging. That's hop jigging. That's not what I'm doing. I'm laying my rod flat to the water. I'm burn reeling and stopping. Burn reeling and stopping. 1 or 2 reels, stop. 1 or 2 reels. Don't change the angle of your tip. Don't move your tip. Don't try to give the bait any action with the rod tip. Lay it out there flat to the water and just do that. And what happens is that bait, watch my hand, that bait surges forward and then falls. Surges forward and then falls.
Bed right here. Oh, here we go.
Fish on.
Yep.
Yeah, nice fish too. Whoa, big fish. I'm trying to reel in.
Too busy laughing to reel.
Wow. This side? Yep.
Looks like it.
It's a big one, boys.
They didn't look that big to me.
I think it's a big one. It's right there. Oh, yeah.
Turn your head here.
It's a big fish.
Well, he thinks he's giant.
He does think he's a giant.
I don't think he's that big.
He's feisty. We'll give him that.
He does not want to give up.
No, he does not. Whoa, yeah. Nice fish, Tone.
All right,
Awesome
we got another
job.
one.
Yeah. Tone's gonna be super careful. When you get these jerkbait fish, you gotta be really careful.
Not much scares me, but these things scare the heck out of me.
Oh, for sure. Awesome, awesome job. Look at that great fish. Now, what's your cadence, Tone? What are you doing when you're working that?
I'm 1 rip, pause, 2 rips, pause. I always have been. For some reason, it's always worked the best.
It's always
for me.
worked good.
Yep, and then just depending on the water temperature, the length
There's
of
fish
the pause
here.
is what changes up.
Woo!
Not
Fish.
Oh, yeah. Yes. You know where you want me here.
I'm bringing them to you. Yeah, baby. Right there. Right there, swim baiting.
Yes.
Fish. Big fish.
Tell me where you want me.
I'm down and dirty.
I'm gonna move those rods, or you want
Nope.
to? Okay. Stay on there, sweetheart.
Goodness.
Stay on there, sweetie. Get a good up here. I'm gonna mess with this fish. All right, there we go.
Yeah. Well, Tony and I messed the last one up, but we didn't mess this one up. That right there is what you get when you throw rage swimmers right. We just messed one up back there so royally. The thing hit so close to the boat and then tried to jump, and I lifted my rod and Tony swung the net and the whole 9 yards. But
Is he on there?
no. No! Look at that.
Call it anything we want. Beautiful fish.
That's awesome. Just a little recap of the day. This was the bait of choice today, and this was the electric shad. It was a 375 Strike King bait. Put a little bit of yellow on the bottom of it and on the tail. Running it on a Squadron jig head. This is a 1/4 ounce. That seemed to be the right size today. Just drifting edges. So behind me right now, you'll see, I don't know if you can make it out, but real light sandbar, maybe 4 or 5 feet deep. And on the other side of the boat, 20, 30 feet of water. And drifting that transition edge seems to be the ticket for these early season smallmouth. Now, let's talk just quick about that rod here just for a second. This is a TP1 Black custom combo. Now, this is not a super expensive rod and reel, but I'll tell you what I liked about it is what you saw there. When that fish hit, oof, I mean, it does not have a real quick tip. Just right there, that first 4 eyes. The rest of this is really, really stout. And you want that because you want to ram that hook in the roof of the mouth and hold it there. And I've got it paired up with some 15-pound Contra braid. That's a Strike King Contra braid going to a 10-pound Contra fluorocarbon leader, maybe a 6-foot leader, and then my swim bait. And I'll tell you what, it's a perfect combo for long casting and feeling those bites. Bite. Oh, yes. Right there, Brett.
Where you want me?
Right there.
Come here, sweetheart. Got that behind the boat, didn't you?
Right off your side, Brett. Whoa. Look at this fish.
Nice job, buddy.
I gotta show you Swimmerville. Where do you think the swimmer is? I think I want to eat it, Dad.
I think you're throwing the wrong color, Jen.
Look at that right there. Just a little bit of the lead sticking out of his mouth. Oh my gosh. I mean, right down the snoot, you guys can see. That's exactly how they hit those swimmers when you're doing it right. Right there. Electric shad, 375, doctored with just a little bit of chartreuse. Guys, that right there,
Nice fish.
that's putting it to him right there.
Nope.
No. Woo! I love bass
John's
fishing.
happy.
I love bass fishing.
John, you're having a great day. In all respects.
Boom! Yes? Yeah. Fish on.
You must have slowed down right when you said that.
I paused. This is a big fish. Right there, Brad. Oh. That's our ego net. We use it because it show them how it slides in and out there, Tone. You just, boom.
Yeah, piece of cake.
And you can reach out, you can really get that. Boy, I tell you what, guys, if you're not throwing that 375 swimmer right there, now I gotta slide it up on the jig head, you're missing the boat, because these fish right now, this is exactly what they want. They want that bait. Slow down. One of the things you want right here is cold weather gear that's also waterproof, and my white water keeps me not only warm, but it keeps me dry. And on mornings like this, you gotta have it.
I can tell just by looking at that, with the quality of that material and so forth, man, this is perfect for this type of condition, even colder.
Exactly, and it's so soft and supple, it moves with me. And when I'm sitting here casting, as you know, Tone, the last thing you want to do is feel bulky.
Oh, absolutely. Anything to restrict your movement or anything?
No.
Have you tried those actual little heating pads that come in some of these?
The new heated vest?
Yeah. Have you tried those?
Unbelievable.
Oh, jeez.
You put it under this, turn that little battery on, it lasts all day long, and I'm telling you what, if you struggle with staying warm, just because of age or circulation, the new whitewater heated vest, it's a must-have.
All right. I'll use one of my daughter's words. I'm jelly, definitely.
Yeah, jelly. Fish. You said right at this corner. Good fish. Oh yeah. Get that out of the way. Woohoo!
How about that?
How about that is right. Show that one off. Step right to the center and show it off so Brett doesn't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There you go. Another Strike King 375 electric.
Electric shad. Tony said, again, we made a change. I'll let Tone reposition the boat, but the sun, there's a little bit of blue sky right here at the very north end of the lake. And so we just went and found a little spot that Tony's fished in the past, and he said on the way up here, and I don't know if Brett can show you that blue sky, there's literally just a little finger of blue sky, but that sun brought some fish up, and boy, when they come up on these sand flats you see right here, they're there for one reason, to eat. Come on, we only want to borrow you. That didn't take long.
We've been tackling the bass-filled waters of Platte Lake in early April. But guess what, folks? The fishing adventure doesn't end there. Traverse City is a fishing mecca offering diverse opportunities for anglers of all kinds, from heading out to the bays for the thrill of king salmon fishing, jigging for lake trout, and more, to the plethora of species on inland lakes. Whether it's the spring steelhead run, the fall salmon spectacle, or the winter ice fishing extravaganza, Traverse City has something for every angler every season. But fishing isn't the only draw here. Traverse City also boasts a wide variety of outdoor activities for adventure enthusiasts. From hiking and biking trails to scenic golf courses, there's no shortage of ways to explore the great outdoors. So whether you're casting a line on Platte Lake or exploring all that Traverse City has to offer, one thing's for sure, this is a destination that promises adventure at every turn.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Had an awesome, quick little show for you. Hope you learned a little bit from Tony D about how to catch these great swim bait fish here on Big Platte Lake and in the whole Traverse City region. We'll see you again.